People lie with their words. They pretend with their actions. They hide behind smiles, politeness, and rehearsed appearances. But the truth is simple. Human behavior always exposes the person behind the mask. Always. You can fake your tone. You can fake your kindness. You can fake your intentions. But psychology shows that there are 10 behaviors humans simply cannot hide, no matter how hard they try. These patterns reveal someone's real character, their emotional maturity, their trauma, their relationship style, and even their true intentions. Today, we're going deep into the psychology of hidden behaviors, the ones people reveal without even realizing it. If you want to understand people better, if you want to stop misjudging others, if you want to protect your heart and your peace, this video will change the way you see people forever. Let's begin. Behavior 1. How they respond. When you tell them no. If you want to know someone's real personality, watch what happens when you deny them something. Psychology research shows that a person's reaction to the word no reveals more about their character than months of conversation. Here's the breakdown. Healthy people respect boundaries. They don't get emotional. They don't take it personally. Insecure people feel rejected. They get upset or withdrawn. Manipulative or entitled people get angry. They guilt trip you. They punish you. They flip the situation to make you feel wrong. People can fake kindness during easy moments. But the moment no enters the conversation, their real emotional wiring gets exposed. If someone reacts aggressively, defensively, or manipulatively, you just met their true self. Behavior 2. How they treat you when you're no longer useful. This one hurts, but it's the truth. Pay attention to people who change when you no longer benefit them, when you can't help them, when you can't provide something, when you're not convenient anymore. A person who values you only when they need something never valued you in the first place. They valued the benefit of having you. People like this love you when you're giving, vanish when you're struggling, return only when they need something again. Psychology calls this instrumental relationships, where people use others like tools. A real friend, a real partner, a real human connection doesn't disappear when your value decreases. They stay. They support. They appreciate. Selfish people only stay as long as you're useful. The moment you stop feeding them, they show their real face. Behavior 3. How they react to someone else's success. This one reveals someone's soul. Someone else's success can trigger 3 reactions. 1. Pride, healthy, secure. People feel genuinely happy. 2. Neutrality, insecure people don't show much emotion. 3. Envy or bitterness, emotionally. Unhealthy people feel threatened. Most people pretend to be happy for you. They smile. They congratulate you. But watch their eyes. Watch their tone. Watch the tiny pause before they speak. That silence, that breath, that hesitation, it tells you everything. People who love you feel lifted by your success. People who pretend to love you feel threatened by it. Success doesn't change people. It reveals them. Behavior 4. How they treat people they don't need. A classic psychology rule. If you want to know someone's character, watch how they treat those who cannot help them. Do they show respect to waiters, cleaners, elderly, strangers, people in weaker positions? Or do they only show kindness to people above them? People who show selective kindness are not kind. They're strategic. Real kindness is given freely, not selectively. People who respect everyone, regardless of their status, have high emotional intelligence and empathy. People who only respect power carry insecurity and ego. Behavior 5. Their default emotional response under stress. Stress strips the mask off. When someone is tired, angry, pressured, or overwhelmed, their real personality always surfaces. Some people become aggressive, become selfish, become dismissive, panic, blame others. Others stay calm, stay rational, stay kind, communicate clearly. Stress exposes emotional maturity, trauma, coping skills, empathy level. If someone becomes cruel under pressure, they were already cruel. They were just hiding it. If someone stays respectful, even during chaos, you found someone with extraordinary emotional capacity. Judge people not by how they act on good days, but by how they behave when the world is falling apart. Behavior 6. How they apologize. Or don't. Most people don't apologize. They avoid responsibility. They deflect. They twist the truth. A sincere apology has 4 elements. 1. Accountability. 2. Empathy. 3. Repair. 4. Changed behavior. But emotionally immature people give defensive apologies, vague apologies, manipulative apologies, blame-shifting apologies. Examples. I'm sorry you feel that way. Fine. I said sorry. I wouldn't have done that if you didn't. Let's just forget it. These aren't apologies. They're exit strategies. A real apology requires vulnerability. People who lack self-awareness or emotional maturity simply cannot do it. The way someone apologizes reveals their humility, their emotional intelligence, their authenticity, their respect for you. Fake apologies are a psychological red flag. Behavior 7. The consistency of their actions. Words lie. Actions rarely do. Consistency is the strongest predictor of character. Ask yourself, do they show up? Do they follow through? Do they behave the same in public and private? Do they act differently depending on who's watching? Do they break promises? Do they change stories? People with integrity are consistent. People with hidden agendas are unpredictable. People with trauma are inconsistent. People with manipulation tactics are selectively consistent. Consistency reveals honesty, stability, intention, emotional regulation, trustworthiness. Inconsistency is not an accident. It's a pattern, and patterns don't lie. Behavior 8. How they react when you are hurt. You want to know who someone really is? Tell them you're hurting. Emotionally intelligent people listen, validate, support, stay present. Emotionally unavailable people minimize, mock, ignore, change subject, act annoyed. Emotionally manipulative people blame you, twist your feelings, make themselves the victim. When you express pain, they should meet you with empathy, not ego. If someone gets angry when you're hurting, it's because your emotions inconvenience them. And that reveals everything. Behavior 9. Their micro-disrespect. Micro-disrespect is subtle. You barely notice it, but it tells the whole story. Examples: interrupting you, rolling eyes, mocking your interests, ignoring your boundaries, speaking over you, sarcasm that cuts, small digs disguised as jokes. These behaviors reveal contempt, superiority, hidden resentment, lack of respect. In psychology, contempt is the biggest predictor of failed relationships. It shows up in tiny flashes, tiny comments, tiny facial expressions. But those tiny things? They are emotional X-rays. Micro-disrespect always reveals true feelings. Behavior 10. Their capacity for self-reflection. This is the rarest behavior of all. Here's the truth. Most people never look inward. They never examine themselves. They never question their patterns. They never challenge their ego. But emotionally mature people do. Self-reflection includes admitting flaws, correcting behavior, understanding triggers, growing, evolving, breaking cycles. Someone who can say, I was wrong. I can improve. I didn't communicate well. I want to understand. I see the pattern. is someone capable of deep emotional connection, someone who refuses to self-reflect, cannot grow, cannot love deeply, and cannot build healthy relationships. It's not compatibility you should look for. It's self-awareness. Without self-awareness, all relationships eventually collapse. Final message. People reveal who they are through their behavior, not their words. Watch how they handle, treat you when you're not useful. Respond to your success. Treat those below them. Behave under stress. Apologize. Stay consistent. React to your pain. Show subtle disrespect. Reflect on themselves. If someone repeatedly fails these behaviors, it's not miscommunication. It's not bad timing. It's not your fault. It's who they are. And once you understand human behavior at this level, you stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. You stop excusing patterns. You stop accepting breadcrumbs. You stop over-explaining your worth. Because you finally see the truth. People cannot hide their real character. Not for long. You deserve people who don't just act right, but are right. People whose behavior aligns with their words. People whose consistency matches their promises. People whose empathy matches your heart. People whose maturity matches your depth. Once you understand these 10 behaviors, you'll never question someone's intentions again. You'll never misunderstand hidden patterns. You'll never blame yourself for someone else's emotional immaturity. This is how you protect your heart. This is how you protect your peace. This is how you recognize real people from empty masks. Your clarity begins now. Your healing begins now. And your power begins the moment you learn to read what people cannot hide.